Hello and welcome to Efficiency and Organization. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step my organized process for doing mailouts. So that way I can grow my business, and I'm hoping that as a small business owner, as a sole proprietor, you could take advantage of some of the things that I do. On this channel, we talk about everything to do with having good systems in place, having good, strong time management, productivity, planning, so that way we could be successful in every aspect of life, including as small business owners. Now, I am a sole proprietor and this is my home office. So one of the things I wanted to share with you is how I do mailouts. A couple of months ago, I decided that what I want to do is visit some offices like government offices, state offices, because I saw those to be an area of niche marketing for me, an area of need where I could go and teach their staff some organizing tips, time management, productivity, how to be efficient with what they do, so that way they can accomplish more in less time. So, what I've come to see in my line of work, working in office settings, especially a lot of times, is we are given positions and we're not really trained on processes. So, we don't do them effectively. We don't know how to manage time properly. These aren't things that we're really taught going through college and not maybe just in careers. So that's why I see this as an area of need, and that's why this is who I'm marketing to. So the first step, the first thing I did was figure out who I'm gonna mail to, and this took about 3 years in the making, okay? I said I'm gonna now try to do consulting since this was an area of like need that I saw in my field. So that's step one, was figuring out who I'm going to target. And it took a while, but I finally figured it out. Then the second step is figuring out how I want to reach out to these businesses. You could do cold calling, you could do emailing. Because I have another established side business that's been profitable, the thing that worked the best was mailouts. And so I said, you know what? I could see this working out for efficiency and organization. Let me try mailouts again. So, to be consistent and have a good plan, what I do is use my planner. Okay, so I got my planner and I decided end of December, early January, I'm going to have all the mail ready to send out to these locations. So I decided to do it in January, late December and January. So that's in my planner. And also, I'm going to do the next round for the same businesses in June. Okay, so there's going to be one then, one June, and I might do one in late November, early December. I'm still thinking about that. But at least I know twice this year, these folks will be targeted. Okay, because I can't just do something in marketing. You don't just try something once and be done. You kind of have to try a couple of times and then learn each time what you can improve. The way I came up with where am I going to mail to? I thought, okay, I'm going to target school districts. Like for me, that's who I'm going after first round. School districts in California, Nevada, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana. So basically, I looked at the US map and I decided I'm going to target the western states. I went online and one by one found the name and address of all school districts. And I said, okay, I'm gonna target ones that have more than 2,000 students, because there are websites in my research I found that only have like 100 students, 200, 500 students. So I kind of wanted to target ones that were a little bit bigger. I made the list on Excel. I'm a big fan of Microsoft Excel. So I said, okay, name, address, city, state, zip, 3 columns, okay? Then I made one more column that says who it's going to be addressed to. Because if I just put blah school district and I put the address, they're not going to know. So what I'm going to do, like they're not going to know who to give the letter to. These are big organizations. And so I thought, okay, what I'll do is put attention management or attention human resources. So that became my 4th column. After that, I said, okay, let me do mail merge. And if you don't know how to do mail merge to create stickers, I am planning on making another video for that and I can show you. But basically, these are it. I just take these envelopes. They're just basically come in this box here, and I'll have a link to this in the description. I use Avery and I get these from Amazon, but basically I just go and do mail merge. It makes the labels for me. I make sure that they all look nice, that the entire information fits, and I print them. I have 650 right now that has taken me about a month and a half to all put together from all the online research. And now it's there. So now I get to do mail outs. So then once I have these printed, the other thing I do is I print labels with my name, efficiency and organization, and my address, because that's the return address. So then I have this process where I take envelopes that I buy from Amazon as well in bulk, and so I put my return address labels here, I put their labels here, and then I buy stamp. And I realized that I could go to the post office and get a bulk stamp, but that wouldn't necessarily work for me because those are for like targeting a lot of, like, let's say homes in a zip code or a lot of businesses in a zip code. That's not what I do. I'm sending to like places all over with all kinds of different, I bet you not one zip code will match. And so that's why I just buy stamps, just regular post office stamps, and that's what I use. I affix them. My flyers are here. So this first round, I'm gonna try this and see what happens. This actually is my second round because I tried to do a mailer once already in late November, and out of 250 that I sent, I got 2 calls, one of which resulted in an actual me going to a location to teach their students things. So it worked out. So that's my rate of return I'm counting. So out of 250, I got 2 calls. So I suppose you could say that my rate of return is 10%, which is typical. That's what used to happen. That's what I used to get when I used to do mailers for my financial insurance accounting business years ago. So I still, that it was also 10%. Then from that, out of those 2, one of them ended up being a client. So that's also typical. I found that that ends up usually is about 30% for me. And then these I create on Canva. It's nicer. Back in the day, I used to create in Microsoft Word when Canva didn't exist, but now that it exists, it's so nice. I just find a flyer and I just kind of have made it my own, and I'm learning from it like each time. So I tried one way in November, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to change 2 things on it. I'm going to change something in the title, and I'm going to change something in the cost. And then I just kind of learned to adapt. So now this time I'm sending this one. If it doesn't work as well as I hope, then I'm going to try to figure out what else I could change the next time. And the way I learn, honestly, is from like the feedback I get. So if they say, oh, the cost is too high, then I go, okay, so that's what I need to adjust. I need to, because there's a section on cost here I need to play with. Other times, if they go, oh no, we can't afford it for our office staff, I go, oh, okay, wait. So if they can't afford it for office staff, then maybe I need to say support staff and management, right? So maybe they could afford for those people. So anyways, I just try different things based on the feedback I get when they contact me. So I'm hoping that this video is helpful to you. If you notice, I do have like systematic processes for doing things. Comment to let me know what you think will help you the most when it comes to mail merge. If you know how to do it, if you don't know how to do it, if you work in an organization where you do see some inefficiencies and you think that it would benefit having somebody like me come and talk to the group and teach the group. I have very interactive workshops that I do. Please let me know, comment, and then I'll be in touch with you. And then other than that, if you're having a hard time picking your niche, let me know also, comment in the video, because I could try to help you. It's a very time consuming process, but I could try to help you the best I can. Okay, that is all I have for this video. Be sure to subscribe because there's more videos like this on this channel, and I will catch you next time.